Hey, what's up, YouTube? Josh here. Got a third deck profile for you guys today. I'm in a much better mood than I was earlier. I got my mail, and I don't know if you guys are WWE fans, but this is a Ryback beanie. Ryback's my favorite wrestler. I love what he's doing right now, and I'm so excited that I got this beanie today. I've wanted it to come out since he started wearing it the week after he attacked John Cena. So I wanted it to come out. WWE shop finally put it up. I don't think I've ever ordered anything that fast before, and I finally got it today. I love it. I'm going to be wearing it all day. Even though it's like 80 degrees outside and it's totally May 16th, I don't give a shit. I'm wearing my Ryback beanie. So, alright. I'm going to profile one last deck for you guys today. I did a deck profile for this already on my channel, but the quality was so crappy on my iPhone that I decided I'm going to redo it for you guys today. So, without further ado, let's look at Constellars again. Constellars for me, I already gave this explanation. Constellars, I didn't really know what they really were, and I didn't think they were really good when I looked at them first. I'm like, it seems kind of gimmicky. I didn't really like it. But then I kind of did some research on them. I found out that they are playable. They are good. I put a deck together on DevPro, and let me just say, guys, I love how the deck plays. I absolutely love it. It's so good. It reminds me of X-Sabers from back in the day, so I love everything about this deck. Keep in mind, this deck is incomplete. The extra deck is far from complete. I have a lot of cards I need to buy for the extra deck yet, and Constellar Omega is not even truthfully out yet, so I do need to pick up one of those. So without further ado, we're going to start with the monster lineup. 3 Constellar Cost, or Cost, however you want to say it, I don't know. He is really good. He's really kind of the workhorse of the deck. He puts just about all your good plays together. His effect lets you up to twice per turn raise or lower the level of a Constellar. So he can target himself. He can target Pollux or Algady or whatever. You can even use Siat to copy his level, and then use him to boost both him and Siat. Or you can use it to boost himself and then have Siat copy it for 5. He's just made of pro plays. Cost is just really good. Then we have 3 Constellar Pollux. Pollux is essentially, as I referenced them to X-Sabers before, Pollux is essentially Boggart Knight. What I like about Pollux is it gives you it quotes a normal summon, so essentially he's a little better than Boggart Knight in my opinion. He's really good, sets up a lot of your, really good plays, works very well. I love opening with Pollux and Cost. Really good card. 3 Constellar Algady. I hope I'm saying that right. Constellar Algady is pretty good. Algady is good. I've seen some people only running 2. This goes back to what I said in my X-Saber video. I like to run 3 of cards like this because it's the most consistent output. And Pollux into Algady, then you drop Cost. That's a pro play. That right there is really good. Or even, you special summon Siat, drop Algady, special summon, you special summon Siat, drop Pollux, normal summon Algady, get her effect, drop Cost. You just drop 4 monsters and you can freaking go off. You can make Volcanosaurus, you can make, Constellar Playdace, you can make Tyrius, any level 5, 4, whatever. It's just so good. One thing I do like about Constellars, let me just throw this out there first. I love decks that are very good but not broken. Constellars are very good, but they're certainly not unbeatable. Yeah. So 3 Constellar Sheridan or Sheridan, I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna go with Sheridan. He's really good. Actually, his effect is really good. I'm not too big of a fan of this card. My problem with it is the 700 attack. The 1900 defense was brilliant if they would have made it a flip effect. Either a flip effect or when this card is flip face up or whatever. he's kind of, you know, rough to really just summon and then watch him get run over. I mean, if you have Honest, you know, that's a different story, but do you really want to waste Honest like that? Just, you know, on like an 1800 monster trying to run this guy over. You know, sometimes the search might not be worth the life points, but sometimes it is. So I'm keeping him at 3 for now. Then I have, yep, 2 Constellar Siat, or Siat. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm just going to stick with Siat. I didn't really think he was too good at first. It's kind of pathetic how I started building these guys. I went to Target looking for, I'm going to share this with you, I had a laugh out of it. I apparently had a dream, it was like one of those really realistic dreams, where you like think, you wake up and you think what was dreaming happened, and for some reason I was dreaming that I was at Target, and they had this massive booster pack that had like Grand Soil, the Elemental Dragons, Bear, all included with it. And it was like the normal price of a pack. It was like the 30-card booster pack that had these insane cards all in it. And apparently I woke up and expected Target to have it. So I went to Target. Obviously they didn't have it. So I'm just like, oh, what the hell, I'll buy a pack or 2 of the Hidden Arsenal. I ended up buying 1 pack. And I pulled Sia and Algady. And as I looked at them, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look into these guys and see what they can do. And lo and behold, I ended up building a deck for them. Now, that goes to say, at first, I didn't like Siat. I thought, man, he's not that good, you know. Then I tested him, threw him in. Great. I won't take him out. He's really good. I love how he plays. His effect of copying the level is really, really good, except that the only drawback to him is you can only make a Constellar XYZ, but it's good enough. That's like saying Playdist is a bad card, because he certainly isn't. Finishing the monsters now, we have Honest. It's a light deck. If you're not playing Honest in it, you're insane. 1 Gores. I didn't have Gores in my original build. My original build was only 40 cards, but I decided to throw Gores in because I feel this deck sometimes needs that hand trap like Gores to work. I was actually thinking about throwing in Tragodia too, but I just don't have the room. Then I have 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Gorilla. Will be a bear. I just have to get money to purchase a bear, so. Dark Hole, Heavy, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. Yes, in this deck I do manage to run all 3, you know, broken spells, the 3 staples. 2 Pot of Duality. Duality I feel is really good in this deck. Duality to me in this deck is great, because it helps you set up. Constellars don't need to go off right away. You know, this can grab you that Pollux or Koss or, you know, Algady or Siat that you need to go off the next turn. You know, it really helps you set up. It's, you know, not. I know some decks that's a drawback, not being able to special summon, but I don't really think it's a bad drawback in Constellars. Double MST. It's MST. Enough said. Book of Moon. Book of Moon, I mainly run for Sheridan, because, you know, if they attack him, can just play Book, flip him face down. Not many things can get over 1900 defense right away. They need to special summon for that first, so. 1 Reinforcement of the Army, or Rhoda. Searches out Pollux, good enough. You know, Pollux is a really good card in this deck. Needed really kind of to go off, so, you know, searches them out. 2 Fire Formation Tanky. Koss is a Beast Warrior. Bear is a Beast Warrior, obviously. Pumps both of them. Really good. You can use Bear to pop this, pop a monster after you search out your Koss. You know, it's just a really good card in here. Anything that deck thins like that is really good. 2 Constellar Star Cradle. I did like the Japanese name of this better. It was like Super Rebirth of the Constellars or something. This is a hit or miss card with me. I love and hate this card. I love it because, you know, you can play it, you can go off with it, but the only problem is it lets you do everything but have your battle phase. I wish it would have just been like Duality and said you can't special summon this turn. It would have been much better. For me, it's so annoying that I can't see with Duality, you know, I can play it. Let's say I grab Pollux, I have Koss in my hand. You know, I don't need to do anything at that point. I need to just survive till the next turn when I can drop, and boom, boom, boom. then I can go off. With this, it actually lets you go into, like, the special summons, like Palladius and stuff, but you just can't attack, and to me, that is so annoying, especially with Palladius, because you can bounce their cards back to their hand, and then, it's like, oh, I have this 2,500 monster, his field is clear, why can't I go in for game? It's just frustrating sometimes, but I think it's worth running. Then we have 2 Constellar Star Chart. I was quite surprised by the Constellar spells, because usually, in my opinion, the spells of a theme like this aren't usually worth running. I kind of wish they had like a search one, kind of like something like Black Whirlwind or Wind Up Factory, but it's good enough. This is actually pretty good. You're going to be obviously using quite a few Constellar XYZ monsters, so, you can definitely make use of this and, get enough draw power going with that. It's a good card. Done with spells on the traps. We have 2 Torrential Tributes. It's Torrential Tribute, enough said. Starlight Road. I feel, I explained this before in Heretics, I feel it's kind of necessary right now. With Torrentals and Dark Hole running around and stuff. You have your Judgment and your Warning. I feel both are needed in Constellars, and both are very good in Constellars. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole in Constellars is really good, I think. I think a lot of people underestimate how good Bottomless Trap Hole is. Bottomless is one of the few cards that I would say is an effective, a somewhat effective counter to Elemental Dragons, I guess, because it just gets rid of them, but there's no real counter to those cards, so I guess what I just said really kind of meant nothing, but I think it's an underrated card right now. Bottomless can be really hard to come back from sometimes. It's a really good card. And 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device. I don't know if you guys just saw me. I had a Mirror Force in there. I had 2 Mirror Forces, and I remembered to take them out. I had decided with some, talking with Mediocre Otaku. Again, good guy, great player. Go over to his channel, check him out. I'll try and post a link in the description below. Excellent player. A lot of good gameplay vids going up on his channel. He's kind of small yet, so let's get him started. But I do like this better than Mirror Force right now. I feel this fucks over a lot more decks than Mirror Force does, as I thought about it. I would like to run 3, but I don't really have the room right now, so Compulse, I think, is actually, it has a nice place in Constellars because of, Playdace and all the hand return that I can already do, so... Alright, now I'm going to show you what I have of the extra deck put together. Really only the Constellar parts of it. So I have 1 Constellar Hades, just because of Sheridan and Siat. I can go into him, use his effect, change everything to defense, buy myself some time or something. He's a pretty good card. He's called Constellar too, so, I drop him with Star Chart out, I get to draw. 1 Constellar Praespe. I think that's how you say his name, Praespe. I'm going to be running 2 of him. I didn't realize how good he was till I actually used him. His pump effect is really good. It puts him at 3,400, or it can boost, Playdace or something to 35. It's a really good card. And, of course, you got your money monster, in my opinion, the biggest money monster in the deck, 2 Constellar Playdace. Playdace is so good. I love opening with the first turn Playdace. It's really hard to come back from. It's just really, really good. I need to grab another Praespe or Praespe. I will be grabbing 1 more of those, and I will be grabbing up a Constellar Omega when the new set comes out, guys. Don't worry about that. And when I grab Omega, I will be grabbing a Ptolemy M7. I do not agree with the people that are running 3 of him. Based on my experience with this deck, he's kind of difficult to get out. I would say I would theme it definitely more around Palladius, or, running 3 of him if you're going to run 3 of any, because you can always use his effect, once or twice, and then put Ptolemy over him, and by that point you can use Ptolemy's effect once, bounce something, it should be game by that point. But, you know, Ptolemy, I find I never make with monsters, you know, like cost or something. I always end up making him with the XYZ monsters because of his effect. So I'm only going to be playing one Ptolemy. I do plan to run Ptolemy in my Hieratic deck, which is one of the main reasons also why I'm buying it. You know, for me, a $16 card, $20 card is kind of expensive, so I'm actually hoping Constellar Omega goes down in price because I've seen him at 16 and stuff on eBay, and I just don't think he's worth more than like $8. So, but that's my Constellar deck profile for you guys. I'll have it updated when I'm finished with it. Don't forget, I will have a updated Blue Eyes White Hieratics. I'm naming it. You know, I'm really super excited to do that deck profile for you guys. I really want to have that deck in person. Blue Eyes White Hieratics. It's going to be so good when that Blue Eyes Structure deck comes out. And I will have a Miracle Battle deck profile up for you guys. My buddy Mike's sending me cards from Japan again. Got them at really good prices. Thank you, Mike. Allowed me to build a brand new deck. Got a profile of that for you guys. I love the deck. So, alright, YouTube, got comments? You want to let me know? You know, you want to see specific content on this channel? Let me know. Peace.